Yes. Give it a couple minutes, see if YouTube's letting me go live or not. Let me go open the page real quick. See if oh, yep, this says I'm live. I guess that's good. Oh boy. Can never tell with YouTube these days. Oh, we'll give it a couple minutes and see how it goes. So, how are you doing, Dana, this Saturday morning? It's a cold one here in Ohio. Got a little frost. Event long. Oh, yeah. Well, I guess it might be too early in the morning. We got a whopping 4 people in chat here. I figure I'd jump on and see how things go, whatnot, all that good stuff. Let's see here. Close that. Yeah, it's actually got up to 43 now, so I think the frost is over for right now. But I got me a bunch of eggplants I gotta harvest today. So I don't know. I've never froze eggplant, and I know eggplant won't last with canning it because it'd probably turn to mush. So I might freeze it in slices and see how that does. Vacuum seal it and whatnot. 89. Yeah, it's gonna be a toasty one, and then it's just 10 o'clock, 10:30. Let's see. See if that works. Nope. Testing a new bot while I'm doing a live and everything, and it's not working. Fair to send message. Hey, Shift Kicker, how's it going? Yeah, it's a good day to get some yard work done. 55 today. Hello, TH2. See if this works. 46. You're about a little warmer than our area. And that's a little nippy for Oklahoma, isn't it? Hey, Ark, how's it going? Let's see if this command's working. It might not work since I'm. Did I go and close that channel? Yeah, I sure did. Yeah, stupid bots. Bots work. Oh, there it is. Wow, it actually working. Okay. Well, I guess that's a good sign. Even though that's not supposed to pop up until like 20 minutes down the road, but okay. 51, Arkansas. Okay. Oh. No, I don't have uh, a command for Jeff yet. Actually, I could make a command that every time you type in Jeff, it makes a fart sound. I probably should do that, huh? Yeah, I wonder. That was weird. The command didn't work, but the timer did. Hmm, that's odd. Well, let's see. I don't think there was too much news. There was something that I was going to talk about, but I completely forgot what it was. I thought it was a interesting subject. See if I can find it again. Oh, um, I did see that uh, UK they're already burning trash in their homes to for heat. So we're going to see a lot of struggle from over there, and it might pay attention to actually watch how they're doing stuff because that may be us uh, this year or next year. It's hard to say, but yeah, I seen a report that people are are burning trash and some of their furniture to keep warm, and that's strange. This is 2022, and people are burning trash to keep warm in the UK of all places. You would think that in other countries like Africa and India and stuff like that. Did see a little bit about that. Also seen France took out a ship, but I'm not quite sure. I think it was a practice thing, but I'm not entirely sure. Um, Let me see if I can find that now. Oh, and yeah, that's the thing. Lebanon and Israel are talking war, something with the border and stuff like that. So that's not doing. That's all we need on top of everything else. Let me go ahead over here. Hey Jeff, how's it going? We were just talking about you. How'd you know we were talking about you? Uh, no, I don't have nothing set up for that yet. I can give you some commands and see if they're working. Uh, Type in Twitter explanation Twitter. See if that says does anything. Yeah, I've got the Twitter one. A member, or maybe I left the command on there. Maybe that's what did it. I don't know. Hey D. Oh, well, I guess that worked. I wonder why the other one did it. Maybe it's because I did it. Oh, your phone's messing up. Well, that's not good. Um, did you check and see if you muted your phone? Sorry, Jeff. Let's see. Add a command. Oh wow, that's not working. Okay, never mind. Oh yeah, there it goes. It popped up that it's up and running now. Okay. Good morning, Terry. How are you doing this morning? Oh. Yeah, I figure what I'm gonna do today is I got a bunch of leaves to rake up, and because of the tree and everything, I got the remnants. Uh, the the guy I hired to take the tree and haul it away and stuff, which ended up it saving me because I gave him $200 and he chopped it up and hauled it away because I was going to do that, and then I found out our dump one loaded uh, a load of whatever cost 120 some dollars. So the tree was like 6 loads, and I'm like, there's no way I'm gonna spend over $600 to haul away this tree. So he has some property outside of town, and he said he'll just take it out there and burn it this winter. But I'm how's the dump charge that much? Because I remember going to a dump and they charged by the pound, depending at what stuff you had. If you had anything a uh, certain things that they wouldn't allow, but yeah, that freaked me out, and that's why I said it was $200. It was probably the cheapest I was going to get because I never did get the power company to own up to it because we had 3, 4 people back there when they said that they were going to. There was a crew out here that was going to remove the tree, and it started sprinkling. They took off, and they never came back. Yeah, that's what I thought. They always charge by the pound, and it was weird that when I called them up, they said it was uh, whatever stuff you had in there. It could be big loads or whatever. It says 120 on up, and I was like, no. I said it's just it's tree branches and stuff. It don't matter. You just go by the truckload. Yeah, see that's um the crew that was here. They had a chipper with them, and I was going to say just chip it up and dump it right in my backyard, and I'll I'll use it. And that's the thing; they never came back, and I was stuck with the the tree. Not that I know of. And again, like I said, this city is really weird. Um, oh, it's done gone, man. It's done gone. Um, because I mean, it was huge. And it was just a branch. The thing, it was just a branch, and yeah, I I called. My neighbor called, and he said the same thing I did. Said they were supposed to be doing away with the tree and whatnot, and nope. They kept, oh, we'll send somebody out, and the guy would come out and say, oh, we don't touch them. We don't touch trees. And we got the same guy that told us the first time that they were going to take care of the tree, and he said, well, no, we don't touch trees, and unless it's going to take out a power pole. Yeah, it like I said, it was cheaper and easier just for to have him do it. Plus, I was in the hospital, so by the time I got out of the hospital, he had it all taken care of. So it worked out. I mean, I could have saved the. It'd been nice to save that $200 to get work on my truck again. That's what I get for buying a Dodge, though. Hey, Cashew, how you doing? I seen we had Clint Eastwood in here too. Yeah, I'm in my bunker. But I guess there is a good part to the tree falling down. I do got now the rest of my yard that used to be shaded for a good probably 95% of the day. Um, Now I have space to put more garden next year, which is good. So I'll probably put a couple more raised beds over there, and because I've got some compost going that I'll fill those in. Yeah, I wish it was a real bunker though. And I still have people that that think this is that I'm really actually in a bunker, but as you as you can see, it's just a green screen. Oop. Hey Bigfoot, how's it going? Yeah, I I tried to tell somebody that it's not really a bunker, it's a green screen. And they said, "No, that's too realistic looking." And I'm okay. But I guess you have that. Um, and there's people that believe Potato Head's doing a good job, which is hilarious to me. Well, there he goes. He's spewing off stuff again. Well, at least I'm glad that bot's working, even though it tells me it couldn't connect. And I was kind of surprised that the name. Oh, how'd you know that I had a command named Discord? Yeah, so, um, I would agree. He's doing a good job, all right. Hey, Autumn Leaf, how you doing? What else is in it? Uh, oh, Bigfoot will know about this one. I was going to send a story to you. They were talking about 2011 when um I think I might have it still. 2011. No, I already deleted it. 2011. A guy that had a bunch of animals like tigers and lions and bears and all kinds of stuff. Um, and he let them all loose and took his own life. And they ended up had to shoot all the animals because they were dangerous and stuff. And this was a big thing. They had signs on the highways saying, be careful of wild animals and stuff. Uh, there was reports of panthers running in people's yards and tigers and all kinds of stuff. And they were the story they were showing pictures, and I think it's the anniversary or something of it, or the reason why they brought it up. But I felt sorry for all those animals because it wasn't their fault, and they they weren't equipped to deal with that all those animals, wild animals out like that. So they ended up had to uh, take them out, and I think it was like 50 or 70 of them. Yeah, they weren't. That's something they weren't trained or anything in, is trying to catch those, and that they were afraid they were going to um, attack the people in town and whatnot. Oh, they tried, but they ended up shooting them all, and it was a very 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 sad. And they had them all lined up, and they took pictures of them and stuff, and yeah. Now I wonder if they got any training in that in case something like that happens again or not, or would they just go out there and do the same thing? No, it's just FB. I forget what all commands I had on there. Oh, uh, yeah, pretty much it. Oh, I'm surprised. Oh, is not out shopping right now. You TH2, you can test and see if the boss is working. Just type in exclamation boss. Hey, Southern Prepper, how's it going? Good to see you in this morning. Hope everybody's having a good morning. No, I I don't have a MySpace. I used to. Um, I used to have a good like 12,000 followers on my Facebook or my MySpace. uh, I remember when uh, my MySpace was really popular and Facebook come out, and I saw Facebook ain't going to do anything. And I went ahead and made an account, and my account it was um, 727. I was the 727th person to make a Facebook account, and I just left it after that, and then I went back to MySpace, and I said, "Oh, Facebook ain't gonna take down MySpace," and we seen how that happened worked out. Yeah, I'd agree. I'd agree with that one. There's too many people out there. Unless you go 6 o'clock in the morning or something. Because I think that um actually I wonder when since Potato Head said we're not in a pandemic anymore, uh I wonder if Walmart will go back to 24 hours a day being open. I doubt it, but because it doesn't seem like they have enough people for the two shifts that they're on now. Because that was a good time. Like 3 o'clock in the morning, go shopping. There's nobody there. No screaming kids or anything. Okay, do the belch sound. Well, I have to set up the sounds first. I think I have to add the sounds first. I can't remember. Oh, yep, there's the sound files. Um, Let me add a sound. Uh, let's see. Pick. Yay, yay. Well, I thought I had one. Hmm. I wonder what it is. Oh, that's it. It'll be down at the bottom. There it is. Automatic. There we go. Let's see. Okay. Well, let's see if this works. I'll do the command on here. I don't know if it actually made the command or not. No, I didn't do the Jeff. I just made it fart. Let's see if it made the command. Let me go ahead and change this. Oh, I have to edit it. Okay. Yeah. Okay, now it's back to Jeff. I'm gonna have to disable that when I no. I'll have to hook it up for the point system. Yeah, there's probably a cooldown on it, so you can't do it over and over again. Yeah. What's weird is it didn't say. Oh, okay, yeah. I think it's a 1 minute. But I hope this week I'm gonna try to do a rice and a flour show ways of prepping them so that they last longer and stuff. Because I just got a pretty good sized bag of rice, and then I'm gonna put them in jars, and I'm gonna also put them in Marlar bags, and do the same thing with flour too. That way, just not the rice. That way, everybody kind of gets the idea. Hopefully, I get to that this week. I don't know what you're talking about, Eric. Hey, John, how's it going? Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna try to get out 3 more videos before the deadline. Um, I still been keeping track of all my weight and everything, just in case I get the 3 videos out for Shed Wars. Yeah, because I've seen some other channels put uh, and they always forget to put the rice in the freezer because you really need to kill off the bugs and stuff. And the same thing with flour. When you get flour, if you're going to store it for a long period of time, you need to freeze it for at least 24 hours. And then you set it out on a counter and make sure you can get some air under it and let it sit there until it gets room temperature, at least probably 12 hours. And then you prep it to store for a long period of time. Hey, Sassy Cat. Sassy Cat, you forgot to turn the heat on last night. It got a little nippy. I think it got down to 33 here. At least that's what my thermometer said. Sugar, yeah, sugar. You don't use oxygen absorbers or anything. You don't vacuum seal it or anything because you take oxygen out and it turns it into a brick. Which you can still use it that way, but it's the same thing with salt. Salt don't go bad. Sugar don't unless it gets wet or moisture or something like that. But as long as it doesn't go bad. Coffee? Oh, reason coffee liner. I'm not sure about that one. I do know coffee doesn't last that long because it's the oil in the coffee bean. It'll go rancid. Anything with oil does that. uh, it's not so much bugs. It's uh oh, to store sugar. You can just put it in a Mylar bag and seal it up, or you can put it in buckets and seal it that way. Uh, I did a review, Eric, on a vacuum sealer. It probably went up in price, but I think it was like $30. It's a real good one. It doesn't come with the attachment that for jars and stuff. You have to get that extra. But so far, I've been I've sealed a bunch of stuff and I haven't had any issues with it. Oh boy. Yeah. I'm gonna have to put a point system on that thing. Yeah, I'll have to because that's actually going through my speaker. I'm gonna have to run it through my StreamYard so I don't listen to it. uh, that was the bot. That's not me. That was Jeff. See, right there. Yeah, I was. I tried like three bots to get to work. The the free ones and everything. Uh, which none of them would actually work. And I don't like using Nightbot because it's too easy to it's it's too easy to hack Nightbot. So I don't use Nightbot. So I just created my own. It took me about 4 hours to code one because that's what I used to do um, way back when. Like for Streamlabs, I I coded their timers for like the timer that pops up every 15 minutes. I did the coding for that. Um, because I think they still have my name in the credits. I don't know. I haven't seen it for a while. The bunk beds farting. No, it's a sound file that when somebody hits the command, uh it goes off. Uses oh yeah, I'll have to run it through my stream or OBS because when I do my sound effects with my soundboard and stuff, it actually I don't hear it. It actually runs through my headphones and my OBS so I can uh just click things and see I don't hear that, but it goes through my OBS so I don't have to get the feedback from it because sometimes it does sound weird when it feeds back. So Eric, what are you fixing for dinner tonight? As a, more than likely that's what you're going out shopping for is dinner tonight. Oh, Yeah, you should probably hear some of Jeff's. He goes and he thinks he mutes his mic and then he unmutes at the same time and then he, oh, did you guys hear that? I seen that coming that time. Hey, Jeff, I sent you a invite if you want to jump up here. Not really no subject. I figure just jibber jabber for a bit and see how it goes from there. Four eggs. Yeah, that's the same way I do it. Um, I I don't even if I don't like what I'm watching, I just leave. I don't dislike somebody's stuff. I still hit the like button and stuff like that. It's just I don't know. It's the first thing I do when I watch a video, I hit the thumbs up because I know how it is. um Yeah, I think she's enjoying the fart button a little much. Yeah, you can. Oh, there he is. Hey, Jeff.
Good morning. I figured I better get up here and defend myself.
Yeah, I used to have it set up on Twitch when I would be playing zombie games and stuff,
Yeah.
and it'd be really quiet, and I'd be sneaking in a building looking for loot and stuff, and then somebody would hit a button or a command, and it would do a zombie noise, "Rrrr," and I'd jump out of my seat.
What name vice do you have to make all that?
Well, I have two things. I've the bot the, I coded, which
Mm.
is what I called it, bushy bot.
Okay.
And the other thing that I use for uh, is a soundboard.
And I don't have another one. I
Oh
have no idea what you're talking about.
yeah, you would need a little bit beefier computer to run that stuff.
Okay.
No cooking tonight.
Who ain't cooking?
Oh
ER?
yeah,
Damn, he
he's
must
taking them
be.
out for a steak dinner. Ooh,
You know what? That ain't no bad idea.
that's one thing I can commend Eric on is he takes good care of his folks.
Yeah.
It's there are a lot of kids out there that once they get old enough to leave the nest, they don't look back and they don't have nothing to do with their parents and stuff like that.
Boy, you
It's
tell
sad,
me. I'm
and
kind of,
eventually it turns back around and it happens to them when
yeah,
they
it
get
does.
old.
I don't think I've had a steak like it go out and eat one since all this had started. To be true,
Yeah,
you know, but there's a restaurant we go to up here, yeah, in
hi
Ashburn.
Tony.
That it's a one of the best fish houses that I've ate at without being at the coast.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where the wife was wanting to go this weekend. I think I may just take her up there this afternoon.
Yeah, the one thing that is kind of, you see all these recalls and these people getting sick from all this food and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You kind of second guess when you're going to eat at a restaurant nowadays. Oh, Camperman, thank you for subscribing to my channel. He might not be even be in here. He might be watching another video.
uh, it's weird how this last, I'm gonna say sickness started, how other things have kind of fallen in, the
Yeah,
recall of this and that and so forth.
yeah.
But,
Look at that. When I did that, the recalls and stuff, Michigan, their produce up there, um, it has live fecal matter, human fecal matter in
yeah,
the vegetables, and that's because they have to go through each system over and over again, and it's supposed to be tested to make sure it went down by 10%, and they do it again, and it goes down and down till they see no traces of any bacteria and stuff like that.
well,
And
now
then
go ahead.
and then they irrigated the crops or sprayed the crops with the water or whatnot and contaminated all of it.
Well, now a few years ago, I do remember them talking about doing the fecal matter, for what do you call it? Fertilizer, put on your gardens and everything.
Yeah,
I'm sitting there, forget what I'm thinking. This ain't the show for that. But, and up there where we used to live, there was a pond everybody went fishing at. I
yeah,
mean, it had, oh God, huge fish in it. But the field surrounding that, the city would bring trucks out there and spray the field with human waste. And if you got caught in that field, you got arrested. Okay.
yeah.
Straight up, plain simple. But that pond was right smack dab in the center of it. And guess what the runoff was?
In the pond,
Uh huh.
that's where a lot of water gets contaminated because it goes in
Mm-hmm.
the rivers and whatnot.
Well, now,
What they say, crap always runs downhill.
yeah. And on top of that, there was a creek that dumped into, I want to say the Hall, I want to say Hall River, but I don't think it was a Hall River. It was another one. But, and it run out to the ocean. Huh?
Hey Ragnar, thank you for the becoming a member. I really appreciate it. And hopefully in the future here, I'm gonna be doing another giveaway for the members and whatnot.
Are you?
Yeah. Oh.
No, I figured I'd get up here and defend myself. I don't fart that much on live air. I just do the belching.
Yeah. Yeah, I may need to change that. Uh, put a point system on it. Because everybody that's actually, I think you can type points in it.
Oh, really? Yeah, where to hit that sound every time somebody subscribes to you.
Oh, that's some coding with Streamlabs. Instead of
Oh,
using Streamlabs, I use their alerts instead. So anytime somebody follows or anything, it'll pop up because you sometimes somebody will do a super chat or something, and StreamYards won't show it. And I wanted something to show, hey, somebody just become a member or subscribed or something like that.
like bells and whistles going off.
Yeah, and it has a little thing that shows on my screen that somebody uh whatever subscribed or super chat or something like that because I copycat did super chat before and I never seen it and I felt bad because I never said thank you on stream or anything like that, so I wanted to make sure got some kind of alert system.
Oh, that problem I had after 101 last night, I went through and I figured out how to do it.
Oh, okay.
So, but it, I have got a problem this morning. I don't know if
Uh-oh.
I've pulled something in my side or if it's what it is, but it's kind of worrying me a little bit this morning. It started last night.
Yeah, that's good to wash everything because I'll see people go and get grapes and their kids are sitting there eating them grapes. And I'm like, do you know what walks over that and then takes a dump on them sometimes and things like that? And
Yeah,
you're letting your kid eat those things. So you wash those things really good. Um, and even a banana, I wash the banana before I open it up because I know what stuff walks on it because I worked at grocery stores before, and um,
yeah.
if you notice a lot of grocery stores, they have these big rat traps that surround the whole place, and they're there for a reason because the critters like to come there to have a snack, and sometimes they don't get in them traps. They go inside and hang out on produce and the cans, pop, and all kinds of stuff.
Dana B is too far south. Shift kicker is in the right area. It's not constant.
Hey, Sniffer.
Sniffer in
Yeah,
the house.
I had an empty stomach this morning and I ate a banana and I got my heart racing again. And it was going
Off of a
really fast
banana.
again. Yeah, I don't know if it's something with pistachio.
Potassium.
Yeah, or the lack of it or what, but and then I fixed me a sandwich and sat down here and started doing stuff and it cleared up a bit to where it's not so
TH2, I don't think so. Uh, Before you went into the hospital last go around, did you eat any bananas then or anything that had a lot of potassium in it?
well. That's the thing. I think it's this water pill. If I get an empty stomach or something, um, or I don't know. because I never had this until I started taking that pill, and this is and I had that stupid heart monitor on. I don't have it on no more. Of course, it acts up when I take the monitor off. But um, I didn't have any issues when I had the monitor, and then like I said, I ate. I didn't have any snacks or anything last night, and then it was probably about 5 o'clock ish when I had that banana, and then whoa,
Shift kicker, I still got everything. If you don't mind me asking, what's the water pill for?
high blood pressure.
Well, you can't just stop taking that then.
Well, the thing is, they said that um, it's actually good for you because it helps with your kidneys and stuff. So your kidneys, because high blood pressure is bad for your kidneys, and they said this this may help with your blood pressure. Plus, it's good for your because as soon as you take it, um, you run into the bathroom because you have to go, and it takes water out of your system.
Now that I did not know.
Yeah, and it could be that I'm not drinking enough because when I get in the coding things, I just blank out of everything else until I get done with it. And I didn't
Hmm.
drink anything for a good while, so it might be it. I don't know. I missed the heart doctor appointment, so I'm gonna have to call him Monday and see if I can get a new appointment.
Well, now with your doctors up there, I know we can do them down here. Can you do like a video visit?
I don't know. Um, I he only comes up here once a month.
No.
And I seen him last month when he was there, and he says, "Come back, wear the monitor for a month, and come back." And I could have swore it was the 15th I was supposed to go, and it was the 5th, and yeah. And then
Yeah.
the other doctor, I was supposed to see the other doctor, but she got sick, and the only appointment was a month later. So
Yeah.
yeah,
I know how that goes,
hmm
especially if you need to see a doctor that day. You know, oh, we can make an appointment for next month on such and such. Well, hell, I'll be dead by then. You know,
oh, Eric, I had all that stuff when I was in the hospital. They did the sonogram of my heart, and that thing took she's a good half an hour, 45 minutes when they did that thing on my heart because you have to go on this side and then you have to go on
uh-huh.
this side and all kinds of different directions. And then I had the EKGs, the CAT scans of my head, and where they inject you the dye in you and it feels like you're
Yeah.
pissing yourself. He
I've
says,
been there.
"Yeah, that was interesting."
Matter of
And
fact, every
the
time,
guy was real nice too, and uh, because he I would get the first time I went back, it was they took an X-ray of my chest to make sure I didn't have any blood clots in my chest, in my lungs, and it came back good. So went back to the ER, and they said, "Well, take a X-ray of this," and then went back and X-rayed me again. They said, "Well, let's do the CAT scan of his head and his face." Went back again, then they did the CAT scan of my chest and everything. He said, "I'm sorry. Well, it'd be nice if they just uh, did the test, all of them at one time while I was back there instead of having to walk back and forth there every time."
mhm. High rise, we thank you very much. I think the reason they got me up there is to be a comic relief a little bit. But
No,
we
you're
got
knowledgeable.
we yeah, when I'm wide open. Um, I try to keep things comic because there's too much BS going on.
Oh yeah,
True.
definitely.
And if you concentrate on the news and so forth, you're just going to come down and so forth. But uh, I kind of agree with what Dana B said. You know, you need to do a follow up with a cardio. You know, go ahead and get checked.
Yeah.
I think after a certain age, everybody needs to. And it seems like every time I go to the cardio on the walking back there to the doctor, they said, "Well, you know what we're going to do?" I said, "Yeah, you're going to hook me up to wires and check my heart and everything." She said, "Yep."
Hmm.
So you get used to it. Hello, TJ.
Hey TJ, and got Penny come in here, and I think Linda, Camperman. Oh,
It's I bought me some headlights yesterday for my car,
oh,
but I drove that thing the other night, and I know it's getting to where I can't hardly see at night. Okay, straight up. But the headlights on my car, it seemed like it only went about 5, maybe 10 feet in front of the car, and that was on bright.
oh,
So I went and bought me headlights and damn things. Ran about $34 a piece.
dang.
I believe I'd been better off getting a light bar putting across the top of it and hooking it up.
Yeah.
Cheaper.
TJ, did you check your email, see if they sent you something?
I did.
No, YouTube. She said that monetization is
Oh,
having issues. Hey, Camel Carl.
damn, he's up early. I messed up when I said that. Good thing he ain't on the panel. What you doing, about, boy? I get up at least 3 o'clock every morning.
Yeah, that's what I went and checked. I was on my uh, YouTube studio, and I noticed that I didn't have certain things on my page, and I checked my email, and that's when they said that I was demonetized.
Now, I mean, are you demonetized?
No, no,
Okay,
that was when they hit me before.
okay. I was fixing to say, damn, again. You're gonna have to be like me and go up on other people's shows if they keep striking you.
Yeah, my studio looks. I've got warnings here and all kinds of stuff. What's the other one? Important notices. I've got that thing filled up. Your video received a copyright claim. Community guideline warnings. Over here's a channel violations warning. Yeah, but they don't like me too well.
Camo, it's almost noon here also. Wait a minute. I thought Camo and East Coast was on different time zones.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It's something like that. So I don't know if I like that them water pills because if like if I have dinner and then I don't have nothing toward midnight or 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, then get up and then don't fix something right away, then yeah, I start feeling wonky.
If I eat when I within the first hour I get up, I get sick and it comes right back up.
Oh,
So I can't do it. And my wife was griping about it a while back ago, and I just flat out had to show her.
yeah.
But uh, and that and some of these pills I take make me sick too.
Shift Caker, I think you broke Jeff. He's not farting anymore.
It's too early. I ain't worked nothing up yet.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't see that.
No, I did not neither.
Um, yeah, usually there's a thing over here that said, oh, there it worked. Oh, I had some oatmeal. Yeah, that oatmeal didn't agree with me at all. I used to eat it though
I
until I
thought
started taking this stuff, and then it's majority of the stuff I because I was doing the shakes, and that's okay for a little starter, but it doesn't last long.
the oatmeal, was it instant or was it the type that you cooked?
Oh yeah, you cook it.
Okay, because if I eat the instant, I get queasy and it makes me sick. But if it's the one I have to cook, I can eat that and not bother me.
Yeah.
I ain't tried the
What do
grits
you
yet.
want? Jump up here. Come
Thank you, Sassy. She said
on.
for me this time. Wait
Wear an alien mask.
a minute. Oh hell no! I'd be done hurt somebody. They better strap my arms and feet down. Even though I ain't but 61, they better strap me down if they do that.
Put you on one of them dang air mattresses.
I was on one. And you're right. Every 15 minutes, deflates, reinflate. You it
Yeah. And
wouldn't be so bad if it didn't make all that noise.
yeah, if it just stay inflated, that would be fine. And it's because I timed it. I because you're bored as heck anyway, and I was
Yeah.
watching the clock, and and I knew exactly when that second hand got to a certain spot, and it'd go down,
Damn, you sound just like one too.
and then it would fill back up and all over again.
Well, when the nurses come in, they got to roll you this way, roll you that way, and you kind
Oh,
of
I
feel
didn't.
like a pretzel.
Yeah, I didn't have that.
And when that mattress deflates, you kind of go a little bit more toward the edge. And then
Yeah.
when it inflates, you feel like you're going to slide out of the bed. So, I asked the nurse, I said, out of curiosity, how much do I weigh? She said, wait a minute, hit a button. The bed I was in weighed me. And I thought, damn,
Yeah.
kidding.
Yeah, that's she says, how much do you weigh? And I said, well, last time I was weighed, it was 210. She said, no. And I said, well, that's what she said. And she said, no, the bed says you're 203. I looked at the bed and I'm like, I didn't hear the bed say that.
Where's them scales at?
She said, no, there's a scale in the bed. It weighs you. And I'm like, okay.
Last time I weighed myself, which has been about 2 months ago, I was a little over 230. You know, and yes, I'm fat. I need to lose some weight. But and the weird thing about it, wintertime rolls around, that's when I lose my weight. Summertime rolls around, I gain it.
That's weird. It's usually the other way around.
I know, but summertime, my ass is in the house in the air conditioning. Come
Oh.
wintertime, I'm outside doing stuff. I can not deal with the heat like I used to. We are coming up. Damn, I used to put on tank top and shorts. Shit, I'd fly out of the house with no shoes on.
Bye, ER.
And I mean, we'd walk all over town barefooted. You know, feet didn't bother us. Now I can't even walk across a slick floor and step on a pea. Okay, I thought that was Craig the Hunter up in here till I read again. Craig,
Yeah, so did I there for a minute. Hey, Craig, how's it going?
Now, wait a minute. Who says he didn't change his name?
Or he's on another account.
Yeah. ER had to go. The hospital called him. He had to perform surgery.
Yeah, let's see. Scroll up here.
I want a restaurant. I want to find a restaurant that deals in home cooked meals. The hell with these fast food restaurants.
Oh, yeah.
That the home cooked meal restaurants, they're starting to become extinct.
Yeah, because even the stuff you get at a lot of the restaurants are all canned stuff and stuff in bags and things like that.
It is. It really is. I mean, I can taste the difference between real and instant potatoes.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I mean, no doubt about it. We went to a restaurant a few months back, and I forgot exactly what it was, but it was I got mashed potatoes with gravy. I sat down, I took a bite of it, I shook my head, and the wife said, "What's wrong?" I said, "That's instant potatoes. It ain't real like they normally been doing."
Yeah, or they'll mix a little chunks in there
Yeah.
to try to say it's real, and I said, "No."
No, you.
No, I said, "You mixed a little real potatoes in there, but it's mainly instant."
It is. It is. There. I mean, okay. Canned green beans. If you don't do it just right, they taste like canned green beans. You can
Yeah,
taste the aluminum and everything in there, or
yeah.
whatever it is. Now, I'm not saying there's people out there who cannot do this, but my wife, she could take canned green beans, and I'm not exactly sure what she does to them, but when she gets through cooking them, they taste just like it comes straight out of the garden,
Yeah.
you know. And it is, I've dumped water out of them. I've rinsed them off. I've put water back in it. I've put seasoning back in it. Still don't taste like my wife done it. And my mama is the one that taught her how to do it.
Yeah. I did find a recipe on um, fresh green beans in the air fryer.
Really?
Yeah, you put them in the air fryer and mix some um, avocado oil or olive oil, whichever you got, and you put spices with it and put it in for so long, and then the last 5 minutes you put some Parmesan cheese on it and put it back in there, and oh, them things are really good.
Suburban hillbilly. I use bacon grease in my green beans.
Oh yeah.
Now, can you take canned green beans and do it like that in the air fryer?
I wouldn't think so. They're too moist.
Okay.
You'd probably have to do it for like an hour to make them taste like that.
Well, I got, what was it? I think 12 jars left, 12 quart jars left. Green beans did not come up. There's a bunch of stuff that did not come up this year. You know, the three main things that came up was squash, tomatoes, watermelon. And that's
Yeah.
it. Everything else I planted, no.
Yeah, I had everything that I planted came up.
But
I I did mix up the plants though, and which they still grew and everything, but I usually keep my cherry tomatoes over in one spot because it's a little less sun over there,
yeah,
and my pineapple tomatoes grew over there, so they didn't have quite enough sun until the tree fell on them.
Camo Carl, keep your comments to yourself. I like canned green beans.
Well, I liked canned green beans, the ones you do yourself.
Yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay.
See,
Camo, I may owe you an apology. Are you talking about home canned or are you talking about store bought? Now, I will agree with him on the store bought cans.
yeah, they're too mushy.
Yeah. But now your home canned green beans, I mean, if you do them yourself, they are what you got in there. Me, when I done canning, I didn't put no salt in nothing.
Yeah.
You know, the salt.
Well, I like putting some bacon in there.
What I want to do, and I saw it one time, is when I go to canned potatoes, take about an eighth of a teaspoon of that Lipton onion soup mix and mix in there with it.
Yeah.
You know. Okay, then I do owe you an apology, Camo. I'm sorry. I thought,
Not that I know of, camperman. Of course, I have watched so many YouTube videos here lately. It's hard to say. And
cameraman, go ahead.
yeah, those it's first time I tried these because I was on the pineapple kick this year. I planted so much things that had pineapple in it, except for pineapple. But they're yellow. Well, they're kind of yellow oranges, um, and they're really good. It's a really sweet tomato, and they grow pretty good size.
I'm gonna have
But
to
like I said, I had a tree fall on my tomato plants, so
try that next year. I never heard of them until you
oh, they're good.
talking about them.
Yeah, usually I like the
I agree with
um,
life with Bobby.
uh, purple Cherokee tomatoes, but these tomatoes blew them away. I got a new favorite, and it's pineapple tomatoes.
Do you pinch your blooms off, or do you just leave them on there?
Yeah, the first blooms you
Yeah,
get, yeah, on all everything.
I've tried them both ways,
Yeah,
you know, but
usually I get blooms before I take them out because I start from seeds inside.
yeah,
Yeah,
I kind of cheat. I go to the greenhouse and buy plants that's probably about 3 or 4 inches tall,
yeah.
you know.
I did buy some from our local, not from Walmart or anyway, our local nursery.
Yeah. We got the closest nursery, hell, be truthful about it, even for me, it's in walking distance. It's about quarter to a half a mile up the road here.
Oh, that's not bad.
No, it ain't. And I go up there and I tell him what I want. And if he ain't got it, he'll say, come back in a couple of weeks, we'll have some.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. I
but
got what was it? Um, pineapple sage and uh something else is pineapple mint from the nursery.
hmm. See, that's something else I'm wanting to get into is the spices.
Yeah,
But
they're so much better when you grow them yourself.
now, can you do spices all year round? I mean, in the house,
Majority of them, yeah. There's some just won't produce anything.
because I got a pack of sage and something else. I forget exactly what it is.
Sage will grow almost like a tree.
Oh hell, I
Yeah.
better not do that in the house then.
um, it's been a couple years. I did a sage in a pot, and that thing went. It was like at least 6 feet tall.
The best person I ever seen that was a green thumb was my mother. Okay, somebody had broken aloe plant and they was fixing to throw it away, and Mama said, "No, let me have it." She brought it home. Dude, that was one of the biggest damn aloe vera plants I think I've ever seen within 2 years. And yeah, I don't know. She kept cutting pieces off of it and giving it to people. Shit, I got one, damn thing died. Shadow Dancer, I grew lemon basil this year. It's good. Purple sage took over my tiny garden.
That's what the pineapple tomato looks like.
Really?
Yeah. And
How much
sometimes it's got a little bit more red into it or orange.
how much acid do they have?
Not that much. They're a sweet tomato.
I'm definitely gonna have to try some.
Yeah, they're really good.
I'm gonna go up here at the greenhouse and see if they can't do some for me.
Yeah, I've got a few tomatoes out there that I'm waiting, and I'm gonna try to get some seeds out of them.
Well, I got a couple of tires out there. That's what I grew by tried to grow my potatoes in this year.
Hmm.
And nothing. I got nothing out of it.
Hmm.
And I think I'm just going to take those tires and put me a couple of tomato plants in each one and see how that works.
Yeah, I heard that about the tomato shortages. That's a big amount. 20,000 tons less than last year.
Yeah, did you do a segment on potatoes a little while back ago to where the bins was dried? I mean, it was empty. Somebody did.
Yeah, the storage.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's certain things like onions. There's two different types of storage. There's just a storage where they store just onions, and then there's a crate storage. That's the next stage into going to the stores and stuff.
Okay.
Um,
And they was dumping them out in fields that they had dug also, correct?
I don't know about that, but they do when they a percentage of the potatoes do go for to go back in the fields.
Yeah. Seed potatoes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shit. The way my house is, I just wait till they start growing sprouts.
Hey, bluegrass.
We now when my youngins lived at home, all right, we would go through a 50-pound bag of potatoes in a week. Now that my youngins are on their own, me and my wife, we lucky if we can go through 10 pounds in a week.
Yeah.
You know, it's amazing how much you eat
It
in your young.
it depends on the rubber there, Bill, because there's good rubber and there's just like the plastic and stuff, but um like buckets, you get the food grade buckets and you can plant potatoes in those.
Yeah,
Buckets are expensive now though.
tell me about it. I got up on eBay yesterday, day before yesterday, looking at 5-gallon buckets with the screw on lids, 30 some damn dollars for one bucket. And I said, no.
Oh yeah, that somebody's alarm's going on.
Darn.
Let me go look see what's going on.
Hello, Papa Two Bears. I hope you having a good morning so far.
I don't see anything. Hey, Papa Two Bears, how's it going? Oh, yeah, I use grow bags because you can get a batch of them for the amount you pay for a bucket nowadays.
How does one go about using a grow bag? I've heard of them, but I've never seen nobody use one.
You well, you can. I have videos on me filling the grow bags up and stuff. It's just a bag, and you open it up, and then you just put your dirt in there, and you put your plant in there, and
Really?
only thing it's like a raised bed, so you have to give it more water than you would if it was in ground.
Okay. Okay. Shit.
Because raised beds do use more water.
Does the raised garden beds do they use a little bit more water than a regular garden, in-ground
Yeah,
garden?
yeah.
All right.
Um, depending how it is. If it's really hot like it was this year,
Yeah.
it's everyday water. You go out at night and water.
Okay.
And
Well,
yes, I water at night. I don't like watering in the morning
no.
because when it's real hot, you actually get steam that'll come off of there, and it can affect your plants.
Burns them up.
Yeah,
Like put too much fertilizer on it.
I get my grow bags at Amazon.
Uh-oh.
Huh?
Bluegrass. She's coming on up. I don't know what to say it out loud or not. Damn, Shadow Dancer. Now, I've heard spitting on wood before you set it on fire. That way it burns. Bushcraft, I'm going to have to call it.
Yeah, yeah. I think I'm going to too. I I just I just wanted to get on here for a bit and like test my bot and see how everybody was doing and whatnot. Do a little pop up live and all that fun stuff. But I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me this morning, and I hope everybody has an awesome day. And we will catch you later. Had to get that in there, didn't you?
Wait a minute. You're not doing that. Other people are doing it.
Yeah.
And how's that possible?
You see when he types explanation Jeff,
Yeah.
it sets off a command on my bot that just it plays a sound.
Oh hell, I can't do it on that one.
Well, there's a cooldown, so you can't spam it.
Okay. And you would have a whole segment of
Yeah.
farms.
Yep. See, Shift Kicker just did it and it didn't go off because there's a cooldown. I think the cooldown is, let me go see what it is. Edit. Well, there it goes.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, evidently it's not that long. It's 1 minute cooldown.
Oh, is it in 1 minute?
Yeah.
You know, you really shouldn't have said that on there.
Well, I'm going to change it for a point system.
All right.
Because the commands won't work on here for me, but I think if you hit B points,
No, didn't work.
I think it gives you your points. Let me see. Where are the points? Event. Oh, currency. Okay, so how come I only have? Oh, because I'm not really in chat, I guess. Oh, there it went. It actually said, yeah, I only got 6 points. You made yourself start, Jeff.
Yeah. Truthfully, the next one may not be sound effect.
Yeah, that I'll have the points set up to where people can actually play a game. It's explanation point boss, and you play against a boss and see if you can beat him and all that stuff. It's
I
just
would,
something to do in chat.
you need to talk 101 into setting that up with his stream.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Well, technically, I could have my bot join his live.
Oh, really?
But he'd have to mod it.
I don't think he would do that but one time.
Yeah. Well, guys, thank you for hanging out with me today, and we will catch you next time. I think Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday will be our next live.
Yep.
Until next time, catch you guys later.
Bushcraft out.